Hey, welcome back. Yeah, no Tales of Arise tonight. Oh wow, it's dark. Maybe when my monitor lights up, that'll change it. But yeah, we're I decided it was about time. I wanted to play something that wasn't just wanted to play something that wasn't Tales of Arise, especially how much I complained about that game last night. So, here's something different. We just finished Romancing Saga 2, and I've been itching to play this one. I've never played Romancing Saga 3, so I did boot the game up once just to make sure it didn't crash a bunch or, just anything trivial like that. But, yeah. At some point, you may see me. I've got to turn the light on in here because I didn't realize it would start. There we go. So, yeah, I didn't think I'd get around to this as quickly, but I've been itching to play this. 2 definitely left me wanting more. I love that game. So, I figured we play 3. So, I know a little bit about this game. I know, obviously, instead of an Emperor in a multi-generational game, it's the traditional SaGa style where you pick from 8 characters to play as in the beginning. So that's going to be a little different than 2. Maybe this is just my imagination, but I feel like the enemies in this game are a lot easier to dodge than the ones in 2. 2 dodging is hard. It is really hard to dodge enemies in RS2 without pause buffering. And pause buffering on one of these is really awkward because of, quite frankly, I just don't feel like the DualShock 4 has the best hit detection on that button. Maybe it's just me. I was playing, when I was playing Near Replicant, I was doing it off stream. When I had to do the trophy to beat the game in under 15 hours, I used a few speedrun strategies just so I didn't have to play the game for a 6th time, all the way through. And, one of the tricks in that game is you can gain infinite vertical height by pausing and resetting your triangle attack in midair. Well, it's really hard when that button just doesn't always register when you press it, but that's all right because we're on to bigger and better things now. You really can't compare the 2. We're talking about turn-based versus an action hack and slash, but yeah, I don't know how long the opening scene in this game is. By the way, this game has tactical, war battles, kind of like Suikoden. The path we're going to be starting on has none, I believe. More on that later. The sprite style for this game, I enjoy it a lot more than the previous. Kind of gives me that Final Fantasy VI vibe, even though it's weird. Romancing Saga 2 feels kind of between this game and Final Fantasy VI, but you'll see what I'm talking about. But I've been flapping my gums long enough. Same menu music. So, new game, no, yes. And so yeah, instead of picking just a male or a female Final Emperor, you pick between any of these 8 characters. So for the men, we have Julian, Thomas, Mikhail, and Khalid. For the females, we have Sarah, Ellen, Monica, and Katerina. So we're going to be starting with Julian just because in my minuscule research, apparently his path is like the most beginner friendly for someone new to this game, which, like I said, I haven't played this one. Yeah, it makes you pick your star. I don't... SaGa games always do this, where they're like, what's your zodiac sign before you start playing, and I don't think anyone knows why. Like, when I've tried to figure out the answer to that, you don't find results for that on Google, so I'm just gonna pick Aries. Specialization, Axe. Of course, it's a romancing SaGa game, and yep, let's go. You'll see characters walking diagonally in cutscenes. That's kind of what I was getting at with the sprite work. There's a storm a-comin'. Why do monsters hide when there's lightning? Is our character condescending? I like condescending characters. This is already starting off really nice. We actually have some exposition here. Instead of just, you're the king, beat the heroes. Not that I had a problem with that. I mean, especially for a game from '93. I mean, we never saw character sprites on horses in Romancing SaGa 3 or 2. And quite frankly, I feel like that game there'd be more reason to be horses. I don't think there are horses. No, there's an Imperial stable actually in Avalon right next to the castle, south of the blacksmith. You just can't do anything with it. That's right. So yeah, this mysterious woman who we don't know is limping in the rain. Welcome, young heroes. What do you mean, heroes? Have they done something already? I heard a ship from Yarmouth docked in Mayuls. Oh, that's kind of cool how the text box stops and then she speaks and then it keeps going. Minor observation, but loads of your stuff. Come on, why don't we go have a look? Isn't that stealing? Man. She's like, yeah, I'll go steal with you. But if we're stealing, you're in the friend zone while you're doing it. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Snow time. Snow time. Alright, I'm gonna have way too much fun with this. I have horses, young lady. Oh, and that's Khalid. Is one of the characters we could pick from. Oh, no, don't help her. She's royalty. She has plenty of horses. So yeah, I guess our character Julian here, with his green hair, he looks a lot like Gauss Sprite. I guess he's a goody two-shoes, kind of has that country accent, but according to the character select screen, he's a Sinon settler, a Sinon settler. And I guess Mikhail's her brother. You're going to charge headlong into a forest overrun with monsters in the middle of the night? No one's that stupid. I know who's that stupid. Japanese role-playing game protagonists are that stupid. go, we gotta go now. Oh, whatever. She says, we gotta go now. DJ Khaled! Three months. Marquis, Franz passing the trouble with Mikhail's ascent to power. Someone wants him out while he's away from the castles. When they'll strike, you won't see a single aurum for your efforts. Aurum is the currency in this game. Whereas in the previous game, it was called Imperial Crowns. And Missy here appears to be without her purse. Actually, that's a really good point. Especially something involving a service or labor, you get paid first for that. The house is even called Loan. Your family. Sir, you seem like you'd be quite capable. Are you gonna guilt my man Khalid into doing this? I have no money, but I do have horses. Well, hold your horses. No, I'm just kidding. Please don't hit me for that. Speaking of which, in chat, those are my regulars, but I see. Maker Plier, I saw you last night. Didn't get to say hi. How are you doing tonight? Same thing with you, Commander Root and Osupa. I think you're quite capable. I have no money, just horses. How's everyone doing? Deuce, are you two coming? Julian, I'd be happy to be of assistance. Tom! Bonus points if you know that episode of Boondocks. I think everyone does, though. I think that's the only episode some people know of that show. Thomas! Kamzen? It's probably Kamzen. I swear no harm will come to you as we travel. He seems pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of like Cyan from Final Fantasy VI. Kind of like, well, he has kind of a mouth on him since he wanted to call her out for being royalty. He seems kind of like the chivalrous. Actually, definitely not the chivalrous type. He's probably more like Shadow. Come to think of it, I should have thought about that before I said it. His character design reminds me of Cyan, but his behavior reminds me a lot of Shadow, like the whole work and get paid thing. But yeah, apparently he's some very reputable swordsman. Then we have Julian, Ellen, and Sarah. Thomas Bent. I love that. Thomas Bent. That's all well and good, but first, Lady Monica, you should rest. Eat, recover your strength, and we will depart at dawn. Yeah, but there's no time. Okay, I cannot... Alright, so first things first, we need to check our formation here. I want Whirlwind, because this boosts speed, and then we're gonna put Bent here. By the way, you can have 6 party members in this game. Normally SaGa's 5. I don't know why this one's 6, but I'm not gonna complain about it. Maybe you need it. I mean, really, I could have used 6 party members in 2, but so we're gonna save over the save I started, and we're gonna hope that I wasn't capping, as the kids say when I was talking about enemy skips. They're really not that hard in this game because the enemies move like snails, but I sure would hate to just have lied to you all. We're gonna try not to bump the battle rank too much here, because honestly, this segment like I said, I booted this segment up. The encounters are not bad at all. And it's just like SaGa 2, Romancing SaGa 2, where you heal between battles, and already we have our first boss, so... Actually, I don't think he had the skill when I started last. Is it kind of random? Okay, yeah, so... Julian going on axe. And our friend Tommy Boy here has a spear. Let's see if we can get sweep off, and then letting bow. And Ellen starts with tomahawk. And I guess the stun didn't work, but it's okay because this enemy really, this is just meant to like get you used to the combat. I think the same principle applies though, like the previous game, where you have a much higher chance of sparking in a boss fight. So let's cross our fingers. Let's hope for that. Get some good sparks. I think we're fine. Except when, oh no, that's right. That move that Khalid uses, for some reason, it hits and then it says miss, and then they take the damage. I don't know if that's supposed to be some kind of gimmick, but I'm not gonna argue, because that's like the most damaging thing we are capable of at the moment. I'm gonna stop using sweep because I just don't think this works. And as long as he's splitting the attacks up, it's not terrible. Oh yeah, we're not gonna use sweep. Oh, cool. Ooh, twofer. Can we get 3? Probably not. Good thing Khalid has so much SP, because this actually has taken a little while. I remember finishing this a lot sooner the other night. There we go. Yep, so after that we end up rendezvousing with Mikhail, so we have quite a few of the starting characters on this screen right now. Not all of them, but quite a few of them. Brother, I come bearing grave news. Godwin is conspiring to overthrow you and seize the throne. Well, Godwin's a lint licker. The brood's lust for powers got better of him at last. Monica, you put yourself at grave risk to inform me of this treachery. Normally I'd chide your foolishness, but thank you. And who are all these people you brought into my camp? Brave heroes who risked life and limb to dodge every enemy on the way here and fight one easy starter boss. I am indebted to you for you all for protecting my sister. I would give you a king's ransom, but I'm broke. Oh, Khalid's not gonna be happy. Ah, he got stiffed. I hate when that happens. Drag into any and must insist you stay away at all costs. Brave adventurers, will you not do me one more service? I ask that you escort Monica further north to seek refuge in Podorui. Podorui? Great, first goblins, now vampire. What does that mean? What, you're telling me that the Count from Sesame Street's in this game? Oh, his name is actually the Count. Count Leonid. Don't be so quick to judge the vampires of Podorui. Count Leonid has been a friend to Lone for generations. Yeah, literally him, because he's been alive for generations. He was probably friends with your great-grandfather. He's a trustworthy ally, more so than most humans. Monica, I trust you have no objections. Bill Best Brother, of course, your friendship does not preclude him from his vampiric proclivities. So, I'm a nerd. When I play these kinds of games, I like to look these words up after, kind of broaden my vocabulary a little bit. I've never heard proclivities before. Not that I know of. You will need to make certain that Monica does not return with an aversion to sunlight and a thirst for blood. Go and make what preparations you must. Alt! Are you not the man known as the Tornado? I've been called that. How serendipitous. I ask you to stay behind and accompany me to Lone. The four of you should be I just want the strongest person with you to stay with me, that's all. As long as you pay me, I'll go wherever you want. Winds of fate must be stirring in my favor. To have brought the likes of the Tornado into my service. Once Lone has been secured, I will send a messenger. I trust you'll not fail me. Now he's sounding like a ruler. Path to Potorui. Oh, let me go ahead and save here. Is there treasure or something? I think I could just come back here. So let's go ahead and head over to Potorui. Oh wait, we have one more screen. Oh my goodness, like, I have to share this with you. Literally, you might kind of see me do it, but literally the biggest quality of life feature between this game and Romancing Saga 2, without a shadow of a doubt, is when you are moving on the map and you hug... Oh, we got into that encounter. That's alright. I'm trying to minimize them, because we can always grind later. But yeah, something really neat is that when you are running and you hit a wall with a curve, okay, it's a triangle in this game. I think it was square. Oh, you can reset from the battle menu. That's pretty sick. I'm assuming we're gonna need that. Okay, so... let's try it. Why do I have a feeling this enemy is a lot harder than it's supposed to be? Oh. Yeah, I didn't want that to happen. Yeah. Vital screen, baby. Hooray. Oh, is this an autosave? Yes, it is. Yeah, so if you like hit a texture, if you hit a texture, the game like knows. I don't want to take the back attack. Oh. Something that's also going to take some getting used to is the camera doesn't move with you at every point in the screen, like the last game. So sometimes you're going to think that you're not moving when you actually are. We need to fight some enemies. I can't run from every fight. So let's try this out. Shadow Weave, and I'm actually just going to have Monica defend. Doesn't one of you have a spell? I thought Thomas has. Yes. That's gonna make this a lot easier. And I was thinking about having Monica defend, but honestly, it's way too early in the game to be playing at that safe. Wow. Way too early in the game to take 2 LP off one character, because I don't know how permanent these characters are. Oh dang, it autosaves after a flea. Yeah, but same principle. If you are running when you touch an enemy, you automatically take a back attack. And it's so the enemies generally move pretty slow, but once in a while, they'll speed up and surprise you. So there we go. We got here unscathed after more than one attempt. But what we need to do now is go visit Count Leonid. And Count Leonid's place is not self-explanatory. Oh yeah, we can't go that way. Alright, let's try this one out. No, Thomas is using Squall. Or the spell that shall now be referred to as Emo-Git. If anyone, I mean, I think everyone should get that reference, but I guess that is like a 15-year-old reference at this point. Magic is always broken in these games, and he starts with a target all spell. Wow, Julian has 1 HP. Okay. Parry, Squall. Do we maybe, Yes, okay, we got the spell. I think we'll not lose any LP this time. Come on. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Cool! We got it! I didn't deserve it, but we got it! Alright. Yeah, so that's a slope. You can't go up it. You actually have to go around. But here we are at Castle Leonid. Yes, we should, because that's what the game wants us to do, Julian. You should know. You're in it. I thought that was a typo. They actually meant to say, welcome. Welcome, Lady Monica. You miserable pile of secrets. Okay, everyone knows that one. Come on, they memed that. What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. Is that a bat sitting on the statue right there? How did you get a rumor of that? Oh, I'm guessing it was the bat there, or bird. Actually, I think that's a bird. Some of the castle's defenses can be a bit temperamental. Yeah, so that little sprite's gonna show us where we are staying. And go down here. Of course, Monica gets her own room because of privilege. And it's so natural to her. She's like, oh, yeah, this must be my room. I'm, royalty. It's funny because they say they have a bad feeling, but then I don't think anything really happens here. Maybe later. Why does Thomas kind of remind me of oh, our formation got messed up. Yeah, this is exactly how I want it. Alright. So, I wonder if there's anything good in Monica's room. I like the running animation too, because instead of the sprite just moving faster, he actually has a run. Oh, someone didn't finish their glass of wine. That's really wasteful. Count Leonid might have aged that himself, if you know what I mean. Badumts. What's up here? Nothing! Alright. Look at these chibi armor statues. What's over here? Anything? Whatever it is, I probably don't have the right setup to fight it, so... Rumors of a cave north of town that may hold some hidden treasure. Not been one to sully my hands in such filth, but it could prove a pleasant distraction for you. So basically he's saying, you have to go here first before anything else happens, so that's what we'll do. Just gonna take the shortcut back. I'm surprised I didn't get into an encounter with that enemy. That north of town. Is there another way up here? I already went to this place, but I don't exactly remember. Yeah, so... We want to learn some skills. Wow. I guess it's gonna kind of be like the archer from the first playthrough of RS2, where you're just always... someone's gonna lose LP at some point. No, so it wasn't up here. So I actually just lost 2 LP for nothing. Ahem. Much better. Alright, so let's go talk to Drac. I've not been one to sully my hands with such filth. Dude, you've been alive for hundreds of years. Wouldn't you get bored? Like, maybe you would just want to become a mercenary, see what it's like. Anything besides sitting in a castle drinking human blood all day, come on. Ooh, a pub. Oh, it's underground. Is this a speakeasy? What's the password? Just leave me alone. And the pub is called the Bloody Steak. Shouldn't Count Leonid, like, take offense to that? They're not all vampires, are they? So, I wonder if... this may have something to do with... Obviously, in the second game, you could only fast travel to areas where you've conquered. Maybe this one it's just visited? Skeleton boy. We don't need to use Squall. Let's get a spear going and a tomahawk and a hunting bow, which probably won't do anything, but... then hopefully Thomas and Julian can... Yep, we got tomahawk on Julian. We're Gucci. Nice. I'm gonna check my stream manager real quick. Make sure. Alright, I got about 20 more minutes without pre-roll, so we're good. And I actually want this treasure, so... we're gonna take the fight. I'm actually gonna not keep using Tomahawk just so I don't... There is a boss at the end of this cave, so want to make sure we have something left over in the tank for them. Hey, Monica took out an enemy. That's pretty sick. Two Orums. 200 Orums. Something tells me that this is just not the right way to go. This is the right way, though. Attack, attack, attack. I guess we're just doing 5 attacks. Yeah, I mean, so initial impression, I really enjoy this so far, like the style. This entire franchise of JRPG is criminally underrated in the West. I mean, different strokes for different folks, of course, but... Ooh, a buckler. Different strokes for different folks, but I mean, if you're into this genre of game and you like games from this particular era. Like, I know I might be speaking prematurely here, but do I? With any luck, they shouldn't be getting hit, but Monica should be. A little better guarded. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not saying the SaGa games are better than anything at all. I'm just saying that they are, in fact, criminally underrated. It makes me so sad that I didn't hear about these games for the first time until, well, a couple of years ago. Like, before the remakes, or before the remasters, but nice dodge. Not really nice dodge, it kind of handed it to me. How do we get... Oh, or do we run over to it? Yep. Staff of Vivacity. And who equips staffs? No one. Yet. No one in our group equips them quite yet, but... Oh, this game also has the exact same style of New Game Plus that number 2 had. So... And I know to platinum the game, we have to... Quite frankly, we have to beat... to beat the game, we have to play as all 8 characters at some point, so that New Game Plus system is going to get super duper abused. Alright, here's our boss fight. So, let's just go all out. Tomahawk. We'll Squall with Julian. Then Tomahawk. Shadow Weave. And attack. Hopefully that doesn't... Okay, it didn't end her. That's what's important. Well, we got it. Genbu Arts level up. I'm assuming Genbu has to do with the magic? And we acquired Tomahawk. I'm guessing that means we can teach that to everyone now. Shell Bracers and 500 Orums. So let's see. Oh, we're back to like a pretty normal economic system in this game where instead of getting 10 million from a treasure chest, you get 500. Okay. 1 second. Yo, what's good, Bree893? I see you there. Alright. So let's put those shell bracers probably on Sarah. Actually, the buckler doesn't really, Oh, we have that small shield we can put on her. You having a good night so far? Oh, we have a bunch of leather armors. Okay. I have to remember at a certain point to unequip all these people. Actually, I'm gonna look up... I'm gonna cheat really quick. I'm gonna look it up because... when I was doing my test run of the game, everyone leaves you at some point. I lost all my equipment. I was pretty upset about that. So let me check. We want back walkthrough. Okay, found what I needed. Alright. I needed to see the exact point. I need to unequip everyone. You still playing Romancing Saga 2? Alright. I guess we should save also. Oh, and... Oh, I... Back attack. Let's thug it out. We got it. Yeah, I guess the enemies turn invisible, or you only see their shadow when you're dashing. That's like the trade-off for the dash, and you still get the guaranteed back attack. But it's still pretty easy to dodge them in this one compared to the previous game. No, believe me, I know the feeling not wanting to grind, like, at all. Well, you know, there's no need to burn yourself out. Like I said the other night, there's games I've played that I hate now because I tried to force myself to play them, like Tales of Arise. Speaking of which, I have to finish that game. I'm kind of taking a break from it tonight. We'll probably be playing Arise again tomorrow, but... Oh, we finally sparked a rapier skill. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. A lot more than she's been doing. I'm gonna butcher your name, but... Ciao Haya228, welcome to the chat. Apologies if I did butcher your name. Tried my best, I promise. Oh, no. Back this way. Then... Oh! Didn't mean to run into... I didn't even see that enemy. That's what I was talking about with the, with the whole running into them thing. We'll squall it. Tomahawk. Have you, Bree, have you been playing any other games besides that? It's still, yeah, I mean, it's still ideal to level the magic up. Personally, I just use axes because I like them the most. I don't have a logic. I mean, the axes are also really good, but you could also probably, there's an argument for every weapon in that game. Except short swords. Short swords are really good at the beginning because of the feint technique. Otherwise, pretty much worthless at the end of the game. Anything you do with a short sword, you can do better with every other weapon, even bows. Bows are also incredibly good at the beginning of the game. Once you learn Rain of Arrows, that can carry you for a long time. Axe too strong. Oh, and I guess that snake can jump down at us. we're almost out of here. I'll burn some points. Yeah, I've got to finish Tales of Arise because I've just been. So the regular attack on a bow in every SaGa game, like the regular attack is just awful. I just ran headfirst into this one. The regular attack's pretty weak, but the actual techs are phenomenal. Starting from scratch, you'll spark Haphazard Arrow, and then if you keep using Haphazard, you'll eventually get Rain of Arrows, and that move carries really hard. Rain of Arrows and Light Ball on a brand new game is like super ideal. See, I don't know much about this game yet, so I'm kind of using strats from the previous game. Like I focused my main character on axes, but I could pay for that, because for all I know, they could have nerfed axes after the last game. So we're back at Potorui. Let's grab this in real quick. And it only cost $5 for a 5-person hotel here in this world. That's pretty sick. That's right, we have to go this way. Grab a save. Oh, Bree. Something else I've been meaning to tell you that I just keep forgetting to tell you. You may already do this, but there is no shame in spamming the save button. It doesn't help either with the guides that so the version that you're playing, the one I streamed, the remaster, they never there's no real guide for the remaster, not one that I'm willing to open up that doesn't have 20,000 ads on it. Mechanically, there's a few tiny things different. Nothing to make the older guides irrelevant, but honestly, when I started Twitch in January, that was the first game I ever played on Twitch was RS2. And the only reason, not the only reason, but a big reason was I couldn't find anyone on Twitch yeah, just keep in mind, if you beat... So, you told me last night that you beat Noelle, so you have Subir, Dantarg, and Wagnus left. So just keep in mind, you're gonna get to the final Emperor when you beat Wagnus or Subir. Dantarg, you don't get a black screen after beating him. But yeah, what kind of made me want to play the game on Twitch in the first place is because there really aren't people... spoiler alert, I live in the United States, and there was like no, at least at the time, there was no, oh no, okay, cool, I almost forgot to unequip everybody. There was no one in the US, to my best knowledge, playing the game, so I figured, what the heck. Honestly, streaming it on Twitch is what got me so interested in all the mechanics. I was kind of hyper fixated on that game for a while. Alright, so unequip. Just unequip everybody. And when we're alone, I'll go ahead and re-equip Julian. But for now, let's go tell Drac. Ein Moment. Sorry. So on your 7th hero, you don't do the scenario. Yeah, so on your 7th hero, you fight them in the Den of Umbrage, which is the last dungeon. You fight them right before the final boss. Unless you've beaten all of them, then you fight Kazinzi instead. The first one you fought with Gerard. So Mikhail's just kind of congratulating us here. That girl in the purple dress, to Mikhail's, to our right, she's another one of the playable characters. I forget her name. Yeah, so you'll fight the last hero with your Emperor, depending on the order you do it in, but it's not like you have to do their whole scenario. You just will end up, you're just gonna end up fighting them back to back. Make sure when you go there, to that last dungeon, just withdraw all your good healing items from the Imperial Treasury. Katarina, that's her name. It's about time. Several days later. Oh yeah, we're in the King's employee now. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining me here today. I summoned you to ask you to join the new Princess Guard that will serve and protect Monica. Yeah, so we're getting pressed into service. Yeah, we'll do it. We're a good guy. Alright. Julian, be sure to keep Lady Monica. Hey, appreciate it. I mean, I'm sure so unlike the second game, I don't know anything about this one. I'm going in pretty blind. You know, just grind up a bit, get your hydrology high level. You'll do fine, trust me. The game's very difficult, but there's so many like cheesy strategies that you'll do fine, trust me. Alright. Where do I go? Do I talk to... I don't know how Mikhail feels about you sitting on his throne, Julian. Come on. Okay, so they won't let me leave. So where do we go? This is clearly the jail, the Imperial jail of jailiness. So far, Bree, I like this game a lot. Visually, it's like a huge step up from 2. Also, since you've been playing the game, I know you'll appreciate this. The enemies in this game are so much easier to dodge than they are in the second game. Oh my goodness, encounters are that much easier to finagle your way out of. Alright, I think we're looking for the girl, Monica, that we've been protecting or whatever, but where is she? Is she up here? Maybe. Not here. Although I feel like I'm on the right track. Mikhail. What's happening, Captain? That's all you have to say to me? Oh well, I guess. Just because you asked so nicely, I guess I'll protect her. Yeah, the dodges are so much easier in this game. Oh. I don't think you were in the chat when I mentioned this. In Romancing Saga 2, you know how you can get hung up on the walls real easy? In this one, if you like... Okay, so I'll show you real quick. If you're running and your character hits a wall, they automatically change direction. So watch this. He just changes direction automatically. Until I think until you hit a perfectly flat surface like this wall. Something that covers all your character's pixels, but that's still just a huge step up to me. Especially in a game where the number of battles you fight impacts how strong the enemies are. It's locked. I think I already checked that. They won't let me out of the castle though, right? Yeah, and talking to them kind of just makes the title card glitchy. What's in this room? Oh yeah, that's just a back way. What are we doing? No one was in the throne room. We started over here. That was the jail. I'm pretty sure we need to find Monica, but I feel like I've checked every room. Maybe back upstairs? I suppose. Maybe I have to talk to Mikhail twice? Protect her with your life. I get the point, bruh. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, most well-hidden sprite ever. I don't know how to read, lady. Julian walked away for a second. Nothing bad could possibly happen. Oh. Yeah, she got kidnapped. She got kidnapped. And we're back in We're back in the dungeon. I'm gonna gear up Julian real quick. Let me put the Gothic Axe in. That's a really... Oh, I get it. Whatever weapon you choose to specialize in, you get a really strong one to start. That's pretty nice. It's broadsword, strong longsword. Yep, sure is. Put another balm on Julian. Then... And... Wow, that did a lot of damage. Matter of fact, yeah, because I sparked a move that doesn't do damage, I actually stand a real chance of getting wrecked this turn, or that following turn, so... Oh well. And this guy right here joins us if we talk to him. The Minstrel. So yeah, the Minstrel joins us temporarily here. So... I believe that weapon is rigid leather. That's a lot better. What else do we have? Let's sacrifice those boots for some magic defense. I'm glad that this game actually outlines your magic defense instead of what Romancing Saga 2 did, which is hide it really, really well. We have a lot more. So, just I don't know if we'll get the equipment back from the Minstrel. Oh, and here's Monica, right next to the Minstrel. How did they not run into each other? So let's give you your Lirette back. Do I have a better one of those? Not quite yet. Balm. Let's give you a shield too. Buckler weighs a lot less, so she'll act a little faster. 2 bombs. Timodicus, how are you doing? I figured I would have scared you away last night. All the talk of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, no Tales of Arise tonight. We're playing something a little different, and oh, this is that enemy I had. I actually didn't quite mean to flee. Here we go. All right. We have a. Were you playing in person, or were you playing like on Discord? Oh, is Roll20 still a thing? I haven't tried to play D&D online in a long time. Let's go ahead and use a bomb here. That hurt. I was a lot younger when I tried to use Roll20, especially because I was DMing. It just seemed so complicated to me. Were you all playing 5th edition, or were you playing something else? I enjoy 5. Unfortunately, don't. Oh no. Yeah, unfortunately, haven't gotten to play as many 5 sessions as I did 3.5. Never played 4. Will never pick up a 4 book. Not interested. Man, Monica's brother is gonna be so upset when he sees that she lost 2 LP. Never played 4, but I really did like 5. I haven't. I think right before the pandemic was the last time I ever got to play. Right before the pandemic was the last time I had a 5th game going. It was all with local friends, and it's just so hard to get everyone to meet up. And it doesn't help either when, like, if you did want to do online, especially the kind of people I know, they won't all agree on the same thing. Oh, what'd he do? They're in a dark cave, it looks like. Kind of reminds me of when Pogo and Gory fell into the pit and Live Alive. Oh, I hate playing with a person missing, and okay, so we did something kind of neat. Because we had the same problem with the IRL session. So one thing I would do DMing, because they wanted to just have another person run that person's character sheet. It kind of broke the immersion for me. Usually I would scale back the challenge rating a little bit for that weekend. And it'd just be like, the artificer went to go artifice things down the street. He's not going to be on this week's episode of Justice League. Get over it. Acoustics like a bat. Breathing tells me as well as how you must be feeling. What? Plus, when someone else is playing your character, they're not gonna handle your character with care the same way you would. Can you imagine coming back the following weekend? Oh yeah, your character hit negative 10 HP. So what happened here? They fell into a cave. Oh, and I guess they're fine. Julian, you may have failed in your duties as a guard, but you ensured my sister came to no harm. Don't tell Mikhail about your LP. I absolve you of your blunder. Blunder? What is this, chess? Aw, heck. I'd inventory. Yeah, they really did take everything with them they had equipped, so I'm glad I unequipped the minstrel. You're telling me. I hate losing LP in these games, but especially when you're on a new game, not a new game plus, it is so hard to avoid. Yeah, because like your characters are just so fragile at the beginning of these games. Alright, is this Monica? Usually it's the girl's dad that's marrying them off, not their brother. That's kind of strange. I have to take the -2 LP character with me. Oh, what? Her LP is restored. What the heck? Does the game treat them like a new character? Inns will not charge you fees if you rest while you're fully healed. So what that tells me is this game has a reason for you to rest at an inn while you're full. There's the minstrel. We could recruit him, but at least from what I understand, oh, you can part with an ally. From what I understand, people always regret recruiting the minstrel because you get access to better characters. So we're gonna hold off on the minstrel for now. The game actually just let us ditch Monica? Especially since this is a... Sherbert. Oh, and hey, that actually pinged a trophy. Sherbert. Oh, you're terrible. I'll take the trophy, but I definitely don't want you. He's probably talking about that Sherbert character. Anyone in the pub we could possibly recruit? Besides the minstrel. What about you? Oh, it's the magic shop. I don't really know anything about the magic in this game yet. Unlike Romancing Saga 2, you have to buy it. You don't just go to the trainer and assign spells, so that's give and take. Give and take. I won't complain about that too bad. So I'm gonna run ads for 30 seconds while I click on my game facts tab. One moment. Tongue, you put on ship. I might have goofed. Yeah, that's why something that can be frustrating about playing these kinds of games blind is I think I goofed. Did we already ditch? I guess here's port. Check my thermals real quick. Still super paranoid about what happened to my video card last week. And it starts in the final ship. Yeah, I think we had to talk to Mikhail before. I think we had to talk to Mikhail before leaving, so we might have goofed. That's okay. Let me make sure I can't go back to the castle. I'm pretty sure I cannot. Shucks. Well, it's okay. We have 7 more playthroughs to try it. Alright, let's hit the port, I guess. Timoticus, you're playing Earthbound tomorrow? I just remembered that. I guess we'll go to SaGa since it's the first one on the list. I guess we're here. That was quick. A lot faster than sailing in the second game. Northwest of here, beyond the mountains, lies a small village called Curdland. Oh, and that Sherbert girl is here too. I don't want to recruit her though. Eccentric Inventor. Kill your animals. This is one of those quest-driven games where you want to pick up quests to advance. Zweig is the greatest city that's ever existed, and don't you forget it. Why do I sense a hint of sarcasm in that? Okay, so I guess the gimmick is everyone loves Zweig, apparently. Just leave me alone. Oh, that's kind of cool. They named the schools of magic after the 4 beasts from Chinese or Japanese mythology, like the Suzaku, Byakko, Seiryu, and Genbu. That's also a reference to the Final Fantasy Legend games, which are also a part of the SaGa franchise. You're in Tales of Strange Animals. I'll buy any that you can catch. Okay, so and I'm dead. You said it's like Chinese Hogwarts, so instead of a Ravenclaw, you're a Suzaku. Whenever I say Suzaku, I can't help but think of Code Geass. The splendorous castle belongs to the Duke of Zweig. You folks here to participate. What tournament? How can you not know about the tournament? Duke is hosting a tourney welcoming brave warriors from all over. I'm a brave warrior. So we have to have friends to play this game. Let's see. Does anyone in town want to be my friend, or are they all on teams already? This is like high school all over again. Is there any way out of here? Oh, here it is. And see, I don't know if doing quests in a certain order locks you out of the game. Like, or not locks you out of the game, but locks you out of, like, different quests. Let's check out this Curdland place. See if anyone's worth recruiting. Paul. I think Paul is one of the characters we can recruit later, not now. Well, maybe now. Acquiesce. Yeah, especially since that is optional, we probably can't handle that. So, to peer. Aren't we technically boarding and leaving? Question mark. Okay, I concede. I don't know what I should be doing, and I don't want to make y'all sit here and watch me click buttons. I was just reading something out of a guide, and it literally said, keep in mind the guide's for the original, not the remaster. It said, good luck with this part if you don't know Japanese. Alright, so... maybe go to the pub? I really don't know. You know what? I'll recruit her, because it's not like I can't just go to the inn and part ways with her. Or not the inn, but the pub. Sure, Bert. I'll equip you momentarily. If I'm gonna do this tournament thing over in Zweig, I need to find people to join my party. Also, I really am curious now where the castle is in reference to this place, because I've made tons of loops and I can't find the castle anywhere. I'm assuming we're in the same place. Let's try Pidona. See where that gets us. Okay. The mansion to the right of the royal palace once belonged to the House of Claudius. This is the Royal Palace. Oh, I see you. What? I guess it's not illegal to wear a hood, but you look evil. You look like one of the Shadow Lords from Ultima 5. Oh, and I guess the minstrel's here too. Oh, who's in here? The Death Eclipse. Okay, so why do we call it the Death Eclipse? Drop some wisdom on me there, old timer. Yeah. Sorry, I know me running around just talking to NPCs is not the most entertaining thing, but I'm trying to do this legitimately. Oh, there's another masked person. Oh, sorry, these people the Divine Order? Is that what that NPC was talking about? And what's here? Wisdom of the Divine Order? That sounds pretty interesting. Let's check it out. Is this gonna be a new catchphrase for me? Have you heard the good word of Maximus? Great Maximus. I don't know about Maximus, but I know about his brother Optimus. That guy's sick. Transforms into an 18-wheeler. I'm pretty sure I'd openly practice the Maxwell religion from Tales of Xillia before I'd practice Maximusism. Give me just a moment, y'all. I gotta take a leak real quick. Be right back. My loins have been satiated. Okay. Hello, sir, ma'am. Do you... Oh, man. You know, what's the term used for that? Solicitors. Like, religious solicitors. That's still very much a thing. Back when I was still working, they used to come into, my store all the time. They'd always, like, drop these little pamphlets about why I'm going to hell and all that. Did we already go in this room? Alright, so what does Charles Manson here have to say to us? The Archlord is coming soon. A worthy welcome. The Archlord is coming soon. We must prepare for him a worthy welcome. By the way, would you like some punch? Hold to your faith. Place your trust in the divine order. Nope. I've seen this episode. No, you don't. Knowing these... Oh, man. You gotta tell me about that, 'cause... Oh, they're, you know... They're funny, and I don't mean haha. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to volunteer at this food pantry, and yeah, funny. Actually, I did used to volunteer at a food pantry with there were a few people who attended the LDS church. They were nice people. No clue what they were like behind closed doors, but they were nice to me at least. What's over here? Old Town Pedona. Oh. And okay, what's all this? Archfiend Palace is just up ahead. What is the Archfiend Palace? People. Did I just stumble into the end of the game? I guess we should... I doubt we're gonna be equipped for whatever's going to happen here. I doubt we're gonna be remotely equipped for this, but... Yeah, let's give it the old collegiate try. Save on slot 2, just in case. Okay, so Timoticus, I don't know if I said this last night on stream. I don't know if you caught it. Because this is you mentioned their society. I need you to look up the word soaking, and so in this context, it's a verb, and it's not what you think. Like, if you look up Mormon soaking, you should get a definition. And you'll either cackle or you'll think I'm gross. But my soon-to-be father-in-law told me about that, and I was dead. Okay, so I'm actually kind of deep in this place now. That's a really strong enemy. That's a battle ogre, right? That looks like a battle ogre from, or I guess just a regular ogre. Yeah, 403 damage. Yeah, we are not supposed to be here. Reset. Continue. We want the first one. Come to think of it, what results Oh wait, I'm not streaming my screen. Am I? No, okay, cool. Oh! Oh! Yeah, Timoticus, you're in for it. I just needed it. I never actually... You know, and I would never either. But it's not a kink! Like, it's not a kink. It's like... It's their equivalent of, like, sitting there and reading the literature and saying... It's not a kink. In their mind, it's like a loophole, like, well, the Lord isn't gonna count it if you're not moving. I don't know if I'd classify it as a kink. It's kind of like, okay, I'm trying to think of a good comparison. But you know how, like, these big religious organizations will have workarounds for their own scriptures so that they can, you know, do vices and not feel guilty about it. I don't know a better way to say that than doing vices. But yeah, at least from what I understand about it, it's less of a kink and more of a, more of them trying to fit a little workaround in there. Stanley? What's Stanley? Kind of like when I was coming up, my brother used to always tell me to wait until marriage, and I'm like, hey, don't you live with your girlfriend? Do you guys? Well, that doesn't count. No, the rules only apply to you. I'm like, all right. At this point, this game kind of feels... You just awoke a memory from, like, deep within me here. Oh, I remember those days. Oh, like, oh. When I think of that, do you remember the jelly bracelets? Like the, where the colors corresponded to a promiscuous act? That's what I think of when I think of what you just said. So we're in Zweig. I'm gonna go ahead and just root the minstrel, maybe? I remember people used to like come up and break those bracelets and say, haha, now you have to, you don't have to do anything. That really did not age well. Okay, I guess if I'm gonna try this Zweig thing, I'm gonna grab the minstrel, just so I have another party member. So, head back to Miles, and we'll run over to the pub, grab minstrel again, put a better weapon on him. Oh, by the way, I think you saw my tweet. Are you actually going to be on at 8 o'clock? Because if you are, I'll put, even if I'm busy, I'll put you on my phone. Minstrel's got a good amount of HP. Oh yeah, of course. I'm always happy. I'm happy to do that. It costs $0. Balanced offense, defense, magic pyramid. All right. I'll have my phone set up for 7. If you say something and I don't respond, I either don't have my headphones or I might be busy. But I'm at least give you that metric. Balanced offensive, defensive, put the minstrel up front. Alright, let's roll with this. Maybe head to swag and try. Head to swag here. Let's try the cell games here. Let's see how this plays out. This is probably going to be another one of those things where we just get rolled, but let's try it. Sign me up. Team SaGa. Huh. That's crazy. I never put SaGa into this game for any kind of naming, so that's pretty neat. Oh, we got it. Oh, come on, don't one-shot Julian now. Alright, we're good. So have you been playing Earthbound, or are you just starting it? Alright. I've never played it myself. I know quite a bit about it. Oh, we lose. We're confused. Yep. Yep, I know quite a bit about it. Like, I watched, as much as I hate to give him more business, the Angry Video Game Nerd has a pretty long, well-made video about Earthbound. He doesn't go as in-depth as someone maybe would want to learn the game, but he does talk about the mechanics. He also reaches really far to try to talk badly about that game. Okay, yeah, we're actually just getting walloped here. This character can't even do damage. Oh, yeah, feel free. Look, the game has never ever pulled a punch. Okay, so there's not, Bree, I'll type this out for you. In no particular order. Amethyst Axe you should come across naturally. There we go. You should have like one amethyst axe, one tourmaline axe, and a couple broad axes. I don't remember where to find them all, but you should encounter the Toamarine and the Amethyst naturally. But if you want to do the whole hasten time strat, you gotta grind your hydrology really hard. It gets... I was spamming mist cover. I don't know if I caused any damage to the file by losing that tournament. Yeah. Amethyst Axe is the abso-freaking-loot best one by far, because you get... it has the Phantom Chivalry tech built in. It's really broken. It, at the cost of a mere 10 SP, it creates a clone of your character who uses the move, replaces them. They can only use axe skills, but they're there forever until the clone dies. When it does, your character comes back and any SP that the clone used isn't used. So like, you can start with Phantom Chivalry, use a bunch of reverse deltas, and then when the clone eventually is gone, you won't have spent all that SP. I haven't played Legend of the Seven Stars since I was a kid, Timodicus. Do you still have the VODs on your channel? Because I actually may go in and watch those. Let's go back to Potorui. Let's see if anything has changed here. Timodicus, I remember, let me just look this up so I get the name right. Okay, I remember, the reference I was gonna make now, Timodicus. The soaking... the soaking thing is kind of like King Henry VIII, who made an entirely new religion. Like, you know, Catholicism was that was what was hot in England back then. He made a whole new religion so he could get divorced. That's, you know, that's what I was gonna compare it to, like religious loopholes. Hey, Count Leonin, so good to see you. No one to spend your time worrying. I'm not worried. Should I be? There was a room in here I wanted to check out, but just did not. Are you strong? Anglicanism is a kink. Okay, you know you're gonna make me. You know you're gonna make me look that up. Oh, is this one? Is this like a? Is this like a fringe religion? I'm leaving that tab up for when my stream's over. I gotta hop down that rabbit hole. Right after my party gets wiped by this random battle. Youch. Yeah, research. Of course. It's like when my mouse, it's like when my mouse slips on the front page of Twitch and I click something that I don't mean to. You know, it's research. I'm trying to become a better streamer. Gotta see what the big boys are doing. Yeah. It's a lost cause. Also, I truly don't know what I'm doing here. I accidentally ran headfirst into that one. You don't want to see me in a hot tub, trust me. Like, you know, I've struggled with weight my whole life, but I've been, like, you know, even now, I'm in, like, some of the better shape I've been in my life. I cannot get rid of this tummy. Crunches, like, every ab exercise you can think of. It's like, oh, I'm staying. So trust me, you don't want to see me in a hot tub. If anything, oh. Okay, no one can steal this, unless I'm stealing it from somebody. We're doing slip and slide streaming. POV. Sub only. No, I'm kidding. But everyone talks about the eccentric inventor living in a mansion in Westos Forest. You know what? That's as good of a lead as any, since the game has quite clearly informed me I am not good enough for this martial arts tournament. Now, where is Westos Forest? There's Westos Forest. Why does she have 9 LPR? Well, here's our inventor. Why, hello there. Forgive me for the mess. We don't often receive guests. Who this mansion belongs to? The Professor. The Professor. She's calling me an idiot. I'm normally called that by smart people. Hey Bree, I haven't actually looked. Do you stream at all? The best of all time. I know, right? The shirt with the gloves really do it for me. It's like a palette swap. Okay, well I just asked because anyone who's willing to put up with me for an extended amount of time, I always try to return the favor as best as I can. Met a supernova that burns, so just join my party. You know what? At least the characters have a little more personality than they do in SaGa 2. And I'm only in my 20s. 20s, not 30s. It's been 1 nanosecond, lady. Get to the point. Pinnacle of evolution. My proportions personify the golden ratio. Okay. I'm having one of those Groundhog Day moments. Stopped counting after 30. Okay, I've heard too many references to the golden ratio this week. Wait a second. Maybe I'm dense. 30 what? Don't jinx me. I'm not quite. I'm not quite there yet. I'm like, I'm cusping it. It's funny though. My fiance and I, we were hanging out with a friend. Actually, the girl who cuts my hair, funny enough, and she said the same thing y'all just did. I stopped counting after 30. When you said I stopped counting after 30, I thought you meant the number of times she just said best. I was like, I was paying attention to y'all. I didn't realize it was quite 30. Yeah, I probably am going to do the same. You know, I stopped getting carded for alcohol this year too. It's been rough, y'all. I mean, it sounds like you're older than me, so you may you may have already encountered this, but we were on vacation and okay, you said unique. I don't see any unique sprites. We were on vacation. Actually, it's been about 2 months now. But while we were on vacation, you know, of course, I'm gonna get lit, and so it said the sprites are. I haven't come across any unique sprites in here. You know, of course I'm gonna get lit, so, you know, we go to a nice restaurant, and of course I order fancy drink. It's, you know, it's not just that he I really didn't think it would sting as much the first time I didn't get carded. So it's the way it happened too, because it wasn't just like he said, okay, and then what would you like? I was pulling my wallet out of my pocket to pull out my ID, and the server says, "You're fine." I'm like, excuse me? You better not say I'm fine. Oh. Actually, if she can hear me, she's probably dying right now. We were we were talking about that the whole time we were there, like she's 2 years younger than me. She didn't get carded either. I think she was upset, but I think what she doesn't get is she was with me, and although he probably wasn't doing his job, like he probably thought it was fine. Oh, Timoticus, you were so sweet. I need the pity bits. I appreciate you so. As a matter of fact, you may be my first cheer ever since I started streaming. So, I really appreciate that. I think the worst part is when you're getting older and you have to start getting a yeah, you got the badge. You're Bits leader now. Actually, funny you mention it. Windows key, print screen, baby. I'm not gonna forget it. Alright. I have been wandering around aimlessly for a minute. Let's I'm gonna retrace my steps here, because clearly I am doing something wrong. Someone in this town said you can rest, and if your party's fully healed, it won't cost you anything. So let's see how much truth there was to that. And yeah, actually, resting at an inn in this game, it looks like it heals your LP. So that's pretty nice. That's very convenient. But I don't think that did anything. I had forgotten about that. He held his hand up. You're fine. And you know what? I still left him a nice tip. As you should, because that job sucks. That job is awful. And always treat your servers well, ladies and gents. Oh no, it's been processed. The problem is it's been processed a few times, you know what I'm saying? I have a tendency to dwell. Yeah, it's a lot worse when you're a woman, but like, you know, especially now, retail, restaurant, forget about it. You know, your regular, it of course it could be. Oh, we have a storehouse. Awesome. I was beginning to wonder if this game had its own equivalent of the storehouse. This might be variable based on where you live, but I'm kind of starting to find that people are just more angry than they used to be. And like I don't know, the Karen force is like in full throttle these days. And you know, my fiance and I, we're some pretty major homebodies. We don't leave the house for much. I can't go back here, it looks like. We don't leave the house for much, but I just feel like when we go shopping or we go out on a date or something, I can't help but feel like we can't have a normal experience anywhere we go anymore. I feel like anytime we go to do anything now, there's always someone arguing with an employee somewhere, or I don't know if you believe in this kind of thing, but there's always like a negative energy going on. We went shopping this week in a really upscale part of our town. Mostly window shopping, I might add. But and we walked out of a Target, and we get in the car, and she's like, "Can we go home?" And I felt that. I felt that so hard because I was gonna say the same thing, but she beat me to it. Alright, I'm wasting too much time. Let's try Zweig again. Maybe something different will happen now that I've tried it so many times. Alright. Usually the ends in these games don't have anything worthwhile going on, but I'm usually pretty good at figuring these where the heck do I go games out, but not doing so well this time around. Let's check. No, I think that's like everything. Oh, actually I saw... Out of the way, lady. You're so right about the tense thing, though, like... And everything feels tense all the time when you're, like... You know, situations, public situations that used to be a 3 or a 4 are like a 9 or a 10 now, all the time. I don't know. I just try to put on my best face for everyone, at least everyone who deserves it, I should say. Because not everyone deserves it. I watched a video from a former Google employee, probably about a year ago now, and when I watched it, mentioned, like, so the video was called "You Don't Have to Be Nice to Everyone," and I immediately had like this negative. I'm like, oh, you suck, and then I actually sat there and watched all 10 minutes of the video. Barros. After I watched that video, I was like, he makes some really good points that there's just so many people out there who will prey on your kindness. He put it really well. I think I have it favorited still. Okay, now we can go to Pharos. The way that the townsfolk are palette swapped kind of reminds me of Cumberland in Romancing Saga 2. Said something about your sister being in Cumberland. Well, not Cumberland. I just not Cumberland. Pharos. That's true. I believe what goes around comes around. I'm definitely very wary of strangers, though, for sure. Specifically strangers, like, face-to-face. People who could, like, reach their arms out and hurt me. But online strangers are pretty cool. Usually. Unless they're Chris Chan or something, but... Okay, so there's a port here. Can this port take me anywhere else? Just to Bedona. There's people who deserve those seeds. But don't forget, there are people who deserve those seeds, but with no water... I hit my mic. With no water and no sunlight, those seeds won't grow. So... just remember, don't give them to people who don't deserve them. I wouldn't say poetic. It doesn't help. It doesn't help that that we do garden, and I was ready with that response. So that was a nice little boost. Are you just gonna tell me, yeah, about the ships? I wonder how much slip-in slides are on Amazon, preferably ones without nails sticking out of them. Alright. Okay. Well, as sad as it is to say, I think I gotta call it here. I've been wasting time for like the last 30 minutes. I've been wasting y'all's time, to be honest, because I don't know where I'm going. But I have had a blast chatting. Bree, if you're still there, thank you for dropping in again. Timodicus, I shall catch you tomorrow when you stream Earthbound at 7 p.m. You said. What time did you say? Seven Central. Okay. Alright, so I got that in my well, I will have that reminder set in a second. Actually, I think I follow you, so if you do the if you do your go live notifs, then I'll get that. I'll get that in the form of a push notif, but well, it's been fun chatting. I promise the next time you see Romancing Saga 2, 3, we're actually playing Romancing Saga 3. Keep mentioning I will know where I'm going. But regardless, I've had a blast. Thank you for coming out and chit-chatting. And y'all know my motto already. If you like Romancing Saga 3, or if you like Can't Sprint JRPG, be sure to drop a follow or even subscribe. Greatly appreciated. But other than that, to all, have a great night.